Musicians worldwide are tuning into Twitch to broadcast their music and to monetize their live streams. Now more than ever, online live performances can bridge the gap between artists and their audience simultaneously while reaching new listeners. It's actually surprising how many artists release their music on Spotify and other stores while overlooking platforms like Twitch to monetize, promote and showcase their music. But before we get into it, I want to tell you about Soundtrack by Twitch. Soundtrack is basically Twitch's music library. It's a lot like the music you find in TikTok or Instagram. It's a database full of tracks that Twitch streamers can browse or pick out to feature within their live streams. And if you want your music added to Soundtrack by Twitch, so potentially the biggest streamers could utilize it within their content, then you can upload it now utilizing Ditto music. Just make sure you sign up for our 30-day free trial, create new release, and make sure you hit Twitch Soundtrack within our release builder, and then make sure you check out the description for any more information you may need. Now let's talk about how you can set up and leverage a platform to grow your fan base worldwide. Welcome back, one and all, it's Ditto, and this one's all about Twitch, and I'll be going through the following. Signing up and getting started, getting the right gear before you go live, performing live on Twitch, growing your fan base on Twitch, and monetizing your music on Twitch. And I'll be dropping gems in and around the video so you know exactly what to do. Stay till the end. But worst case scenario, you can go through the chapters, the timestamps, the markers, and go exactly where you may need to find the information that you're looking for. But if not, you know exactly what to do. Sit back, take note, and relax. Before we start officially, make sure you subscribe to the Ditto Music YouTube channel. Down below, you can see the button, you can hit that. Make sure you hit like, and I'm gonna need you to hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video that we put out. We put these out weekly. Get down in the comments and let us know exactly how you're feeling about the video, any support you may need, or if it's just general chit chat or question, get in there. Sign up and get started. If you're new to Twitch, you'll need to head to twitch.tv and create an account. And once you've signed up, you need to head to settings and upload a photo and a short biography. You'll also want to head to your channel page to add more details onto your profile like links, music, merchandise, and more. Make sure to include all of your important links so your fans can discover a lot more about your music and everything you're doing in that realm. Get in the right gear. A high quality stream and performance makes all the difference when attempting to retain viewers and win over new fans. Go live with the wrong gear and people will quickly tune out. But it all depends on what gear you have and what's your budget. So let's start with sound. Sound is obviously key for musicians streaming live on Twitch, so it's well worth the investment getting a high quality mic and audio interface that can plug straight into the platform. Dynamic mics, for example, are very good at capturing audio that's directly in front of them, but not so good at capturing noise in the background. So if you was performing in a big space, it might not be able to pick up all the sounds perfectly. Condensers, on the other hand, are great for picking up multiple sound points. So if you're performing with a band or a friend or some kind of duo, it'll be great. But again, it will pick up a lot more of the background. And if you need more support in choosing the right type of sound and mic for you, definitely check this video out. It's a video that we dropped last week. It gives you all the information you may need moving forward, especially regarding recording and performing live online. Video. A high quality stream helps you come across a lot more professional and legitimate. You can buy a relatively cheap USB or compact camera, a digital camera, a DSLR camera, or perhaps a mirrorless camera. And worst case scenario, you can utilize a phone or a tablet with great camera quality. Realistically, it just depends on your budget and what you have access to. Lighting. Make sure everyone can see a clear image of you by hooking up the right lighting before you go live. You'll be able to pick up some basic lighting for a reasonable price, anywhere from £10 upwards. Ring lights are quite popular and LED panel lights are quite popular, and again, quite inexpensive. Before you go live. So you got the right gear and you're ready to go live, but here's a few things to remember before you officially start streaming. Broadcast length. Most Twitch streams don't reach their top viewer numbers until at least 20 minutes into the live streaming. So you're definitely going to want to make sure that your live stream is well over this time. It's recommended that you stream at least 2 hours at a time, and this is the best way for you to maximize your possibility of reaching your highest point of traffic on your stream. So if you're performing live on Twitch, it's best to save your best stuff for at least 30 minutes in so your numbers can attempt to hit that peak amount. And here's a tip, the average Twitch user views around 106 minutes of broadcast per day. Check your connection. I mean, it's quite obvious to ensure that you have a solid and strong connection for when you're live streaming, especially when it's for hours and hours on end. And with that in mind, Twitch recommends a speed of around 5 megabytes per second at minimum. And if you're able to, plug your internet connection directly into your router as opposed to just utilizing Wi-Fi, just to make sure it's a lot more safe and secure and steady when it comes to broadcasting and people receiving that feed in Twitch. And you can utilize one of these speed check websites to kind of see how strong and fast your internet connection actually is. Enable auto mod. If you're worried about trolls on your streams or you just need help in moderating comments, then you can utilize Twitch's auto mod feature. Auto mod can filter out specific words in your chat, but also has a number of setting levels depending on your preference. To set up auto mod and other moderation options, simply go to your Twitch dashboard, preferences, and then moderation. Adjust your lighting. I mean, after you got all your gear, it's so important to make sure that your lighting gives off the right aesthetic. There's unlimited ways that you can actually manipulate and utilize the light to allow your viewers to see you well and clear enough. But when in doubt, it's nice to create an ambience like I have, but also to have a light directly on your face so people can see the clarity and not really miss any content or visual aspect that you may be showing. Much like any platform where you may watch videos or live streams, you want to make sure it's clear, so do that for your audience. Make sure you're not in a dark and dimly lit space and that people can see you and the light is well on your face or whatever you're showcasing. Choose your categories. Before you go live, you can choose the categories for your stream, which there will help the audience and the viewers that are looking for the right content find you a lot more easier, and then will obviously want to stay there a lot longer, or to make sure that you're discovered by the right people. And here's another tip. Here are 2 Twitch categories that are often used by musicians: music and performing arts, and also just chatting. No background noise. Firstly, find a space where noise will not be an issue. You directly might not realize the sound of the cars going past all the time, but trust me, audience members that are just tuning in or that are there for the duration will definitely notice. So do them a favor, do yourself a favor, and make sure you're in a quiet place. Performing live on Twitch. There are loads of ways to interact with your existing and potential fans on Twitch, other than simply just playing a live set. So if you're a musician on Twitch, here are some ideas that you can utilize as themes or topics to run for the duration of your stream. Improvised jam sessions, collabs with other artists, behind the scenes or practice at the studio, question and answer sessions with fans, cover versions or requests for music, music dissection, and or potentially music news related conversations. Your live stream could include all of this over a 2-hour broadcast, so it's so important to understand and get to know exactly what your potential and current fans actually want. Growing your fan base on Twitch. Let's discuss some ways to grow your fan base on Twitch and bring in more viewers and ultimately turn those viewers into fans. And we can skip past all the obvious stuff like social media, email marketing, and other channels to make people aware of your Twitch streams. But if not, I've got a few videos here that you can check out that cover those bases. So the first thing I'm thinking is make a plan and stick to it. Consistency is so important when it comes to streaming on Twitch, in fact on anything. But simply set a streaming schedule and stick to it so viewers and potential viewers will know exactly when you run, and they'll just be able to find you online at the right time. You might decide to stream 2 to 4 hours twice a week. And by doing something like that and keeping to that rhythm, people will know exactly when to tune in, and you'll get to a point where you won't even necessarily need to remind or tell them, but you're reminding new fans and new potential viewers that will stay and follow the journey. Turn viewers into followers. It's so important to encourage, whether it's directly or indirectly, everyone who's viewing or commenting to follow you on Twitch and on all your other social media platforms. I mean, there's no point being passive here. When your numbers hit a certain peak on your Twitch stream, just ask everybody to follow you on whichever your preferred social media platform is. And in the realms of that, interact with the chat. Twitch is all about community and hanging out with your audience. So encourage people to comment, and people that are commenting, reply to these comments within the chat. Like I said, take requests. A simple and effective way to interact with your viewers is to take requests and do covers. Ask your viewers to comment on their favorite song of yours or a song that's out there that they would love to hear you perform, and then perhaps you give it a go. Fans who truly feel like they've contributed to your live or the session will definitely come back again and again to do the same. Create a highlights reel. Once your Twitch broadcast is over, you can select certain clips and screenshots from your stream and create a highlights video. Then you can use this to promote your Twitch elsewhere, thank everybody for tuning in, but also let people know when you're going to be back on again. And in the description down below the like button, you can read a little bit more on exactly how to create highlight videos on Twitch. Raid with other streamers. Making friends and collaborating with other Twitch streamers can actually help boost your profile and also give you an introduction to a whole new audience. And it works both ways. One way to collab is to hand off your viewers to another streamer's broadcast after you finish yours. And that's what they call using a raid. You can use raid to help out other music streamers, make friends, and potentially get the same in return. Realistically, everybody wins. And here's another tip: to hand off your viewers to another streamer in a raid, simply type /raid and then the channel of that user. Connect with Amazon Music. You can also integrate your Twitch channel with Amazon Music. Simply, anybody utilizing the Amazon Music app can now watch your broadcast the same way they would with the Twitch app. And it's quite easy to set up. Just sign up for Amazon Music's analytic platform, Amazon Music for Artists, and get started. And the cool thing is, as an artist, you'll actually get verified in the process. You can learn a little bit more about that in the link below in the description. Monetize your music on Twitch. Monetize straight away. When you first start out on Twitch, monetization might not necessarily be on the top of your priority list. I mean, initially it's best to approach Twitch as a promotional tool at the start of your journey. And even though I'm saying that, there's actually plenty of ways to turn Twitch into a revenue stream from day one. You can drop links to your merchandise store on your channel page, or you can create some form of a link where users and people watching your stream, your audience, your fans, your supporters, can actually tip you during your broadcast. At first, the only way to kind of make this happen was to utilize a payment link like Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and even Bitcoin, and putting that tip link within your chat. But moving forward, there's something called Twitch Bits. So Bits, also known as cheering, is the official digital currency from Twitch. But to utilize them, you need to become a Twitch affiliate or a partner to actually gain access. Bits are purchased directly from Twitch utilizing real money via Amazon payments. Twitch streamers get $1 for every 100 Twitch bits contributed on their broadcasts. Twitch affiliate status is only available to certain streamers. But if you want to be one of those people, here are the requirements to become a Twitch affiliate and start receiving bits from users. Twitch affiliate requirements: a minimum of 50 followers, a minimum of 7 separate streams over the course of 30 days, a minimum of 500 minutes streamed within the last 30 days, a minimum of 3 concurrent viewers in the last 30 days. Twitch has been a steadily growing company, and with it being acquired by Amazon, it's only gone bigger and bigger. So in the same way that you use Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live, you need to start finding a way to go live and utilizing it on Twitch itself. You're gonna think it's the only platform that was utilized for that sole purpose. So there'll be more benefits and more options, especially in the times to come. Yes, man, so we touched on a lot, and I'm really hoping this one helped. And just to recap, we went through the following: signing up and getting started, getting the right gear before you go live, performing live music on Twitch, growing your fan base on Twitch, monetizing your music on Twitch. So again, from myself, Vitso, and the rest of the Ditto Music team, more love and more powers. I'm gonna need you to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And you know exactly what it is. I'll catch you guys on the next one. More love and peace. And if you was here for our last video, you'll know that there was a competition running where we found a winner, and the winner is Amir Soul. So Amir Soul, you're gonna win the SM58 by Shaw. So shout out to Shaw and Ditto Music for partnering up and making that happen. I'll catch you guys on the next video, and look out because we got more things happening, more competitions. Be on the Instagram. We just hit 100K, 100% at Ditto Music, and we got some cool lives happening as well. So don't go too far. Make sure you stay followed up and you subscribe and get involved with what's going on with the Ditto community. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.